The Psalms we've heard so far reflect the repeating story of humanity. Psalm 1 tells that the one who walks in the way of the Lord is like a tree planted by streams of water which bears fruit constantly. This evokes the image of the garden, where humanity dwells with God and lives according to his wisdom. But not all goes well, for humanity, always thinking it knows better, chooses its own way, and things go awry. Injustice is born. Yet God himself decrees a way to restore all things. Psalm 2 speaks of a son. You are my son, today I have become your father. Well, these opening psalms reflect the story of humanity, of the opportunity and rebellion, the calling and the rejection, the covenant and the law-breaking. Humanity, it seems, is incapable of turning to God, and in our folly we indulge our own desires. The stories of Israel's history show this again and again, from Adam and Eve to Noah to Abraham, and all the way up to King David himself. For David too, even with his deep desire to dwell in the presence of the Lord, knows that he is not perfect. In Psalm 15 he poses a question and provides an answer. Psalm 15 is a psalm of David. Lord, who may dwell in your sacred tent? Who may live on your holy mountain? The one whose way of life is blameless, who does what is righteous, who speaks the truth from their heart, whose tongue utters no slander, who does no wrong to a neighbour and casts no slur on others, who despises a vile person but honours those who fear the Lord, who keeps an oath even when it hurts and does not change their mind, who lends money to the poor without interest, who does not accept a bribe against the innocent. Whoever does these things will never be shaken. The one who may dwell in the presence of the Lord is the one who is blameless and righteous in all they do. This one is just in their dealings with others. This one does not seek to belittle or to condemn, does not take advantage of others in their distress, but cares for the weak and the poor and the innocent. Does that always describe me? Well, sadly, no, it doesn't. Does it always describe David? Well, no, it doesn't. But David would like to be that person, as would I, as I'm sure we would all like it to describe us too. Well, the following few psalms reflect the desire of David to be a good king, to be the one to restore all things. But is he the son introduced in Psalm 2? No. This is the one spoken of in the Messianic Psalms that we shall encounter next week. For it is the Son, the one in whom restoration is to be found. He is the one worthy to dwell in the presence of God. In the day of exile, as the people longed for a return to the sacred hill in Jerusalem, these are powerful words. They are echoed by the prophet Jeremiah, who said, "The days are surely coming, says the Lord, when I will raise up for David a righteous branch, and he shall reign as king and deal wisely, and shall execute justice and righteousness in the land. In his days Judah will be saved, and Israel will live in safety. And this is the name by which he will be called. The Lord is our righteousness." So all is not lost. The Son looks out for his people, and he leads the way into the presence of the Lord, for he is our righteousness, and we may dwell in him. A prayer. God of all, when we are unworthy to dwell in your presence, yet you send your Son to be the way. He is our restoration. He is our righteousness, and we shall trust in him. Amen.